Hey guys, so it's been a while since I made a video. Been a little crazy week. We actually just had a tornado warning last night. People were forced to go inside, take shelter. There was supposedly a reported final cloud, probably 5-10 minutes away from here. Um, so that was fun. But now, of course, perfect clear day, windy. So it's gusting to like 30. So flights are getting canceled. Mine I was supposed to fly. Got it, had it oral instead. We're just gonna do two questions, or two people who had questions. They're kind of in depth, so I'm gonna be kind of quick. Ice Diva says she has three questions. First one is, so the 14 meal plan is included with board. It's room and board. If you go to the Riddle site and click on missions and costs, it'll show you like the breakdown. The 8,700, I believe, for the whole year. That's including the 14 basic meal plan and the dorms. First year, 14 and room. So, yes, that's included. If you want to get an upgrade, it'll be more than the 8,700. Second one is, I'm in the process of looking for scholarships. Do you have any suggestions? There are a lot of great sites. I use zinch.com. I can put a link in the bottom for you. It's really a good site. You just like create a profile and you fill out any information like your SATs, stuff like that, and it'll basically find scholarships for you. It's really great. There's a lot of sites like that. That's how I know a lot of my friends have gotten it, and they do like a weekly scholarship of like, it's called a 2-sentence scholarship or something like that, basically, where you basically an essay where it's only like a couple sentences answering a question, and you can win $1,000 or $2,000. Number 3 is, how do you get on-campus jobs? Before you even go into that, make sure you get to school, you know that you will have time for it, because a lot of people took it easy high school and then they get here and they're flustered and they don't have time for a job the first semester at least. I work for admissions, but I only do 5 hours every 2 weeks. It's basically like a side job. It's not really a job. And you basically, once you get accepted, you have your Earning account. There will be a section where you can click student resources and get employment and see what they're hiring. They only hire usually beginning of the year or the end of the year or something like that during a transition period. Hope you answered your questions, Ice Diva. Any more, you can just leave them down. Future Pilot 2011 says, if you're paying for a name, then would it be smart to attend Florida Institute of Technology for the first 2-3 years? They are $10,000 cheaper a year and gave me a $12,500 annual scholarship for aeronautical science. Riddle only gave me $3,000. Wouldn't it be smart to just transfer over in a few years and save about $20,000 to $30,000 a year? It all depends. I came here because I wanted to start flying right here. I mean, although you're paying for a name, as soon as you start flight training, you're getting the Riddle way, I guess you could say. I never flew before here. I started flying here. I knew what I learned was the Riddle way. All my friends who started flying back home, they said they hated it as soon as they got here because they had to learn the new way. They didn't like it. They say it's not as fun because we're stricter here. That's kind of what it is. But when you go into the industry, you're going to need to have the strict ways. You're not going to be able to mess around and not have the legit rules. So I mean, if you want to start flying somewhere else and then have to basically relearn, so you might actually end up spending more money. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you spend $10,000 at Florida Institute of Technology or whatever, and then come here, you might have to spend another $10,000 to relearn it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, take a couple flights back home, get kind of the basics, and then you can come here and get the real Riddle way. So that pretty much wraps it up. Any more questions, you know what to do. Leave them down in the comment bar. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.